Let's see what this guy was thinking and what he thought he was going to end up doing.
He was going to get away with kicking in a hotel door.
Man, he needs some high
I'm a citizen.
He's gonna stick on the belt. Yeah, high on right there.
Stop.
That face is a thumbnail right there. Just let you know that's going to happen. How did he think this was going to end, man? How did he think it was going to end, Professor?
Homeboy is a lot smaller than him, and I'm not saying that you can't do work like that, but I didn't think he was gonna pick him up and boom him like that. Dude was lengthy. He was lanky, tall, and all you heard was
the knees
like a sack of potatoes, dog. Like that hard thud, bro. The thud.
I don't know how we got here. You kick in the door and you standing in the lobby, and then you have the audacity to tell somebody you a citizen. Like you lost that fight from the time you got back into that hotel or wherever you was at. Just ridiculousness. Yeah, shout out to you.
I'm a citizen. Stop playing. Unhand me, you heathen. I'm a citizen.
So what? I kicked in the door. I'm a citizen.
What? I'm a citizen. Yo, you got me effed up. What the hell you got?
Oh my God. Yo, I'm going to Walmart tonight and I'm kicking in the door.
Bro.
And I'm gonna be like,
big
I'm a
size
citizen.
11s. Big size 11s on the door, my guy. Fah! Boy, I come through this joint, kick in the doorway. I'm a citizen. Unhand me, bro.
Hey, what's the purpose of this big gun? What's the purpose of
Is a
this?
2,600 grain lead hollow point. This is the largest sporting rifle ever made. This thing makes a 50 BMG look like a 22 plinking rifle. We don't have one, but two zombie torsos.
Watch this.
Here we go.
Did you see the second zombie? That's just
We have a giant hole right here, and then we have pretty big hole out the back. Now here, there's just nothing left. That's insane. It's a lot of damage. We got two zombie heads, so I say, and we take one more shot. I believe this is contestant number one. Number two is a lot worse off.
So let's just say he's shooting this thing with one hand on the brace.
On a tripod.
My man is insane already. But what are you hunting with this thing? What are you hunting?
Sir.
The last I heard, dinosaurs were extinct.
You already heard Kendrick tell you, sometimes you gotta pop out and show ninjas.
Nah, but that's so deep. Now this guy, for this
sometimes
dude,
you gotta pop out and show ninjas, bro.
So look, so for Kentucky ballistics to still be shooting guns, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta love what you do. So let me just give you a little backstory if you don't know. So he had an incident a few years back where he was actually shooting a gun and something happened. I guess he had the bullet sitting out in the sun and it overheated. So when he shot the gun, it blew back. And one of the shrapnels from the gun blowing up actually hit him in the neck and he was bleeding out. My man stuck his thumb in his neck to stop the bleeding. And one of his crew members or his father, somebody he was with, drove him to the hospital. Like he was messed up for a long time and he took us through that whole process. So for him to be back out here shooting these big old guns, shout out to you. I probably would have been done with that whole situation. I don't think I would have went back because he should have been dead.
He has double the ratings now because they're going to talk about how he survived that and they can't wait to see it happen again.
Nah, I don't want to see that, man. It's
not scary, you. Bro. It's not you. Other people are going to be like, yo, he's going to do something and something's going to happen and I'm just going to watch.
I hope not. Listen, I hope not, because I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, when I go to the gun range, I never think about the gun having some kind of malfunction and blowing up in my hand. I think one time I made a mistake. I was at the gun range, and this was early on when I had first started shooting. My thumb got in the way of the slide when I shot. It took my nail clean off. I'm talking about it happened so quick I couldn't even. It didn't even hurt. It just. I was like,
all of a sudden, it just started to bleed. First of all, dog, I did something like that too, bro. I when I first started shooting, I didn't know how to hold the gun properly. So I had this hand on the back of the gun, but it's on the back of my hand, but it was high. It was high side. It wasn't intertwined where it needed to be and have my thumbs where it needed to be. So with this going ahead and being like this thumb right there was getting chewed off by the slide. And and it only took me like 1 or 2 times to go ahead and figure that one out. It didn't take long. You figure that one out real quick. So it's like, eventually I learned how to go ahead and properly hold the gun. You go ahead and have that. You slide, hit it with the boom, put it on the memory rest. You're good to go.
That's why with the first Smith & Wesson that I had, I still got it, but my favorite one now is the Shield, because it has that little lip that fits over the thumb. Because I'm always worried about that slide pinching, like that slide pinching. And you don't think about it. You don't think about it when you're a rookie, right? You go out, you're looking at guns, and you're just like, okay, I just want a gun, right? You don't think about how it feels in your hand, like what's it gonna be like when you shoot that bad boy. Because there's times where I've shot 9mm and have no accuracy whatsoever, but I get a different brand in a 40 or 45, and it gives me much better accuracy, and it's just by how it feels in your hand and how you're able to control it. So, listen,
you know what it is, right?
Do it the right way.
The 40 and the 45 usually are heavier guns.
Heavier.
So those usually stabilize the recoil a little bit better, unless you're getting unless you're getting like a subcompact or something like that that's smaller and still chambered in like 40 or something. Yeah, you're gonna have some bang, and you have a short chamber. That's gonna. My
cousin had a 38. And I hated that damn thing. Like, them shells used to just fly out and bounce off the wall and hit you. I'm like, oh my God, this gun is unstable.
It's violent. You ever seen? I've seen. I
don't want to get beat up shooting a gun.
I seen a dude 5'2" with a Desert Eagle, and he was sitting there. He was holding the Desert Eagle. All you was boo, and every time he went like this, the cartridge would go and hit him on his forehead. He came back, and all he had was like little red burn marks.
It's crazy. There was I was at the range one time, and I went with my brother, and there was a guy next to us, and he had something big. I don't even know. My brother spoke to him. I didn't talk to him. I just know whatever he was shooting, it used to suck the air out the room. Like you felt you felt the air pressure change inside.
It's like a sonic boom. That's what it was. It was like a sonic boom. Yeah,
and you feel it all in here. So my brother's looking at him, and my brother got the gift of gab. He just talked to anybody. I'm not that outgoing. So my brother, he goes, man, what is that? And they're having that conversation. And the guy goes, you want to shoot it? My brother goes, sure, yeah, I'll do that. He gets over there. He shot it one time. He sat it down and said, oh my God. He didn't want to shoot no more. This guy had been over there shooting this big old, I'm talking about, look like the Rambo, not the Rambo, the RoboCop gun that come out his leg. That's what it looked like. I'm talking about my brother shot it one time and he was done. He didn't want no parts of that. I was like, yeah, you better stop messing with these folks.
It was a handgun, right?
Oh yeah.
It's either gonna be the Dirty Harry, the 44 mag, or it's
I'd recognize that because that's the one I want to get next.
or it's going to be the Desert Eagle, my guy, the 50 caliber, and that thing is going to be like it feels like it wants to leave your hand. It's violent, bro. That's not a regular gun.
No, it ain't. And my brother found out the hard way. He was rubbing his hand, so you know it hurt.
Oh yeah. I had that happen to me with the shotgun. You see this part right here? You see this little thin, little webby part of your finger?
Mm-hmm.
This thing swole up. It was just one round area. Because I have a pistol grip. And I was just sitting there holding the joint, and I'm like this. And every time that it went with the stock against my shoulder, it would also hit right here too. By the time I was done, man, my shotgun beat me up, bro. It beat me up.
Oh man. All right. Well, with all that being said, it's been a hell of a show tonight. Yes, I appreciate you kicking it with us, but I need you to do me a favor, man. You need to go watch that Jones Plantation. So the next time we come back, we can get into that conversation. The other thing is put some respect on Usher's name. Go play his first album and call up your boo thing, right?
Donald Glover, Childish Gambino. Put some respect on. Nah, I ain't gonna.
And
ninjas.
Shout out to all our fans watching tonight. We appreciate you for tuning in to the Labor Lounge.
Yes,
we will be back again, maybe as early as tomorrow, but you just got to look out for the notifications. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and until next time, we are out. See you on the next one. We opening up a can of worms, like you could go viral tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in.
Soul Connect.
To another episode of the Labor Lounge. We appreciate you. Labor Lounge, that's right, we can work it out. All that issue can't talk at work, we can talk about. Labor Lounge, I ain't gonna argue with ya. I'ma hit you with these facts so that you can get the picture. Hey.
My boy.